Hi Aquarius, welcome to Sophquest. I'm Spence. Welcome in if you are new and welcome back if you're a subscriber. So today I'm going to use this Oracle of the Seven Energies deck by Colette Baron Reed and the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann for your 9-card spread. So I'll start shuffling now as you settle in with me. Hello Aquarius. This week on the 24th we are going to have a full moon in Capricorn. So you might want to mark that down on your calendar. All full moons are about awareness, enlightenment, and release. Very much about release as well. In Cancer season, it could be an emotional release, and it could be about issues that are Capricornian for you. So Capricorn is your 12th house, so that can be usually deep stuff we need to let go of, old stuff. We just need to let go of, yeah. All right, so let's pull a card. Here we go. It is Great and Full. Oh, that's beautiful. Great and Full. Nice, Aquarius. All right, and I'm going to read that for you in just a second. I'm also going to lay 9 cards for you out of the Muse Tarot. These have been previously shuffled quite a bit, so I'll just do a couple of more little ones, and we will go there forward. Nice. Okay, so we're in Cancer season. Feels kind of emotion occasionally, so you know what? Yeah, let it be. Just let it be. I find it's a great time to watch movies, you know, especially sweet movies. It's a nice thing. Or listen to really good music. That's always an amazing thing to do during Cancer season. Enjoy nice food, good wine, family. That's a nice thing. All right, so we have the 4 of materials, the 6 of inspiration. I'll tell you what all these are, of course. The 10 of voices, the 9 of emotions, the 10 of inspiration, the 9 of inspiration, the awakening, magician, wow, and queen of materials. Nice. All right, let's see. I'm going to take this all in, if you will. Just take some deep breaths for me and get yourself in a nice relaxing state. Release your tension and bring down your cortisol. I can see you've been really busy and really burdened. For sure, carrying a lot. All right, but you're trying really hard to cooperate with things. And something new is coming in. Wow. Okay. Let's take a look at this card. Great and Full. Number 4. Great and Full for you, Aquarius. The mindful practice of gratitude. Knowing that you are enough. Committing to your intentions, a sense of sufficiency, and letting go of attachment to form. Before you can begin to understand the process of manifesting your desires, you need to practice deep gratitude and the willingness to share that with others. This is the true nature of prosperity. It's not about the things you accumulate at all. It's about how you feel. You're invited to surrender to an important truth. There is always enough for you. There is enough time to do the things you need and desire to do, enough opportunities to express your talents and connect to your purpose, and enough magic circulating through the invisible world into the visible. I call it quantum. Yeah. Begin your day immersed in gratitude for everything you have and everything you can't yet see, the unmanifest, which begins with every breath you take. Know that you are enough and all your needs are being fulfilled, even if you doubt this in some moments. No one's success can make you feel small, and comparing yourself to others never works. So your life is brimming with unique potential. Focus on that. When you hold this feeling of gratitude, it acts as a magical open sesame to the floodgates of abundance. Couple that with a playful sense of detachment, and you'll find that miracles have an uncanny way of showing up in your life. Your intentions burst forth into reality with little effort on your part. There's hope brimming with potentiality. It's okay that you don't always trust this. You're not alone in holding the candle high for transformation. Right now, contemplate how being in the energy of enough makes you feel. Interesting. Eventually, you will have no attachments to what you do or do not manifest in the material world, what you do or do not have. And then, like magic, you have more than enough. What a fascinating universe we live in. I think that that's so true. I think sometimes when we obsess over things, we very often have the emotion of lack. And when that emotion is really strong and that's what you're feeling when you're thinking about and hoping for something, what you're actually feeling is lack, then that's what the energy you're putting into the universe. And I think the universe is a giant refractory mirror ball in some fashion of some sort. In the mathematics of the quantum field. I don't know. I don't get it either. None of us really do. But I can say this. Being hopeful and starting with the spirit of gratitude has always, always made my life more abundant and made me personally happier. So maybe you have experienced that as well, Aquarius. And maybe you want to have a think on that. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck you have the Three of Pentacles, or the Three of Materials in this deck, which is about really working together. So this is about the people in your environment. I think that you've been very busy, struggling and juggling. Do I need to do this or this? Prioritizing, how to do it all, doing two things at once, multitasking, and trying to go from a negative place into something that's better, right? Putting yourself into a better situation. And so you're working on this, and you're probably weighing out a couple of different things. I think this is, the bottom of the deck is usually what's previously been going on for you, okay? And trying to work with the others in your life so that you can cooperate with people. So great and full. It's a play on words, of course, for grateful. When we sit in the spirit of gratitude and realize that everything abundant in the world can only actually give us joy when we can feel it, right? I mean, somebody could give somebody $1 million to star in a movie, but if they're expecting $10 million, $1 million is not enough, right? We get really backwards in our thinking. We lose perspective, and we forget to be grateful for the things that we have. You know, I don't know why, but I quote this all the time. I don't know why, but the song, let me think what the lyric is. It's not getting what you want, it's wanting what you've got. From that song. Okay, somebody help me. Please put a comment in the comment section. It's still Mercury retrograde for a couple of days, and I'm like, yeah, all right. I feel it still. Mercury always kicks the door on the way up. All right, so it's not having what you want, it's wanting what you've got. So starting from that place, no matter what you're trying to achieve in life, starting from that place, I am grateful for everything that I've got right this minute. Just starting there actually puts you into the correct feeling, the right resonance, the right vibrational energy. Remember, you're about approximately 50 trillion jiggling cells of energy, and you have a resonance, an actual frequency, and so does everything else in the universe, right? So imagine the music of the spheres, all the planets turning in divine timing and divine order. Everything affects everything else. So you affect the world, and you affect what is mirrored back to you as well. So hope for the best and be grateful for what you have right this minute, because if you're in the spirit of gratitude, when you are trying to manifest something into your life, then it's reflected back to you. But if you're in the spirit of lack, when you're trying to manifest something in your life, lack is what is mirrored back. So that is one of the principles, I suppose, of manifestation. Okay, so co-creation. It's something you might want to look into. All right, top of the line, we have the Four of Materials, the Six of Inspiration, and the Ten of Voices. Okay, so with the Four of Materials, this is the Four of Pentacles. This is when you're very careful. You're being extremely careful about things, and you're holding things pretty close to your chest. So you don't want to say too much. You don't want to say the wrong thing. You don't want to spend too much money. You want to save it, right? It's when we're keeping things in the bank. We're being careful. But we're also being noticed. Six of Inspiration, which is the Six of Wands. This is actually respect. Being respected, being seen, being admired, being applauded. Excellent. And then the Ten of Swords is about the ending of an old way of thinking about something. So to me, what this is all saying, these three together, is you don't want to hold back from yourself anymore. From telling yourself, you know, I am pretty darn great at what I do. I think that it's time for you to recognize yourself more and have some really strong self-respect, because you've worked really hard for it. Because right under this, being seen and heard and respected for what you do, is the Ten of Inspiration. So I know you're exhausted, and I know you can't really go another step without a change. And I know that because with the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands, these two cards, that's done, 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 done. I cannot do that anymore. I have got to make a change. You're making a decision about it with the Ten of Swords, and you're putting down the burden of it with the Ten of Wands. You carried it for long enough. It's been too exhausting. It's been too hard on you mentally. It's been too stressful. So it's time to see what you can do now. What you can do now. And this is saying, be careful, but recognize if you open yourself a little bit more, there are other things you can do. And in the very next line, a wish is coming true. Nine of emotions in this deck, the Nine of Cups. You will be able to drop the burden. And finally, the Nine of Wands. This is the wounded warrior. You will take the last and final step to be able to lay down that burden. So this is somebody transitioning from something very difficult into something brand new that is going to feel 10 times lighter and make you very grateful. So first, while you're in the waiting stage, while you're in the stage in between, it's saying just to get along with others. Try to open up your heart a little bit, especially to the people in your life that you get along with. And yet keep in the bank and be careful about what you say. Be careful, don't spend too much money, depending on what this is about. If it's about a relationship, be mindful and discerning about what's said and done. If this is about a job and you're ending one job, moving to another job, then this is really just about save your money, be careful with your money, try to get along with everybody in the interim, right? So that the transitional period just feels good. You're hopeful, you're grateful for what you had, you're grateful for what you've got, and you're just ready for the next stage, the next phase. And that is how you can say it. You don't want to say it in a negative way at all. You're done with it, but you don't want to be negative about it. You just want to drop the burden of thinking about it negatively. So you're going to think about it in a new way, and you're going to say, I am just ready to move on to the next phase of my life. I'm going after a dream. And so you do. And that shows that you've been hardworking and perseverant. And then the Awakening, the Magician, and the Queen of Materials. Okay, first and foremost, if this is about you, if this is about you looking for a new job, and let's say your old boss didn't have enough respect for you, or they just didn't give you the kudos that you always deserved, or worse, if they took credit for your work or stabbed you in the back or things like that. This is first and foremost saying, just be very, very grateful. Don't say anything negative so that when you move on to your next job, it's all positive. Okay, that's what it's saying. Because with the Judgment card, it's like, wake up, don't miss an opportunity, something new's coming in that you yourself are creating for yourself. You're taking this opportunity by having the self-respect to put down the burden of what's not working for you and create a possibility that will work for you. This is you co-creating with the universe, practicing the law of attraction, and drawing into yourself by thinking positively about it, not from lack, but from gratitude, the next phase of your life. So it's all good. It really is how you look at it. But it's really encouraging you to stay absolutely positive in your thinking, so that when you're manifesting it, you're not manifesting it from a closed heart and a closed, angry mind. Instead, you're manifesting it from a place of self-respect, gratitude, and hope and faith that the right thing will come along, opening your heart and being ready to accept this new thing as soon as it does come along, because you were able to create it, the opportunity, that you were able to open the door of opportunity and let it in. And that comes from this. And that sounds backwards, but it's not. Everybody thinks my life has to get good before I feel good. It's the opposite. I feel good, and then, wow, did things in my life get better? Ain't it the truth? Okay, so then, last card, the Queen of Pentacles. So, if you are looking for a job, this could be someone who interviews you or gives you the job. If not, this could be you earning money, working hard and doing well, creating a position for yourself. Or if it's just about you taking good care of yourself and having good judgment, you will know. This is saying that you will know what opportunity comes in. You will know which one to take. You will absolutely know it. And it's going to make you feel fantastic. And I think you're going to meet really good people that you work with along the way as well. So I'm seeing someone going into a new phase, because the last one, done with these two tens. Yeah. Okay, but you don't want to naysay and do all of that, because that wouldn't be good for you right now. You want to stay in your high-minded, healthy self-respect, have gratitude for it, and move on positively. That's the advice. Aquarius, I hope you have a good full moon. You're shedding the old, you're bringing in the new, and I wish you the best. I wish you kindness, reverence, and gratitude every day. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you next week.